So I just wanted to talk about audiobooks because some people have been asking about the audiobooks in my book series, The Half Dead, and I don't currently have them done. But that is actually happening at the moment. Books 1 and 2, I've had offers accepted and those are underway. Book 3, I'm in kind of a negotiation period with another narrator. We've agreed, but she hasn't given me a completion date yet, so I can't make the formal offer through ACX, which I'm going to talk about in a moment actually. But currently, so book 1, the completion date for that is set for the 31st of June. So that is coming at the end of the month. That, let me just say, it's not going to be available on the 31st of June. That is when I get the completed file, which I will then have to go through. So that is going to take me, well, I don't know how long it's going to take me to go through that, simply because I've never done this process before. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to go through that, whether I'm going to have to make some notes and there's going to have to be adjustments and she's going to have to kind of do some corrections. I don't know how it actually works, simply because I haven't done it before. Then I've got another woman who's doing book 2. The completion date for that is the 16th of August. So that's a couple of weeks after the first one's been completed. The third one, like I say, we haven't set a date yet, so I can't give you any information on that. But what I wanted to do was to take you through the platform that I'm actually using, where I found the narrators for the books. So I'm using a platform that's called ACX, and this is my projects page, and I've currently got books 3 and 4 open for auditions, although 3 will be taken down soon, simply because I've got someone who's going to do that. To find talent, just click on find talent, and then there'll be a list of lots and lots and lots and lots of narrators who come up. Now you've got you can search for specifics. So if you want narrators who do specific genres, you can search for that. You can search for male or female narrators, etc., etc. If we just look at this one here, so this person here, her kind of accent is British, general British. She's female. She does romance, and she works in English. This person here is British, general, Scottish, female. She does erotica, English. She's English, adult, and her. It gives you like an idea of how they sound as well. So she's put seductive, sexy. There's one that's describing themselves as a storyteller, informed, middle-aged. So if you click on their profile, and it'll bring up lots of different samples of different things that they've been commissioned to have done, or they've just like obviously put their own samples on of what they can actually do. So for this one is romance, it's a general British accent. Down here they've got an general American accent, American Midwestern, general British, BBC English. So you get the gist, as you can do all sorts of different kind of accents. So the way that you actually make an offer is, so I'll go to my page where I've got the ones that are open for auditions. Now I've had some auditions for these and I've reviewed them, and I wasn't too keen on the voices. So if I go to the reviews, it'll bring up the people that have actually auditioned. Then if you look on this side, you can either message the person or you can send the offer. The information that comes up actually is, so it tells you the estimated length of what your audio book is going to be. In this case, this would be 7 hours 43 minutes. It gives you the word count, what language is going to be done in, and the territory that it'll be available in. In this case, it'll be worldwide. And then For distribution, you can either do exclusive distribution or non-exclusive distribution. I'm going to go for exclusive distribution. That gives you a 50% royalty rate, whereas non-exclusive gives you only 30% royalty rate. Now, if we scroll down, this is how the producer, which is the narrator, gets paid. So you've got three different options here. You can either pay for the production. If you go for royalty share, which is what I've been doing, then you don't pay anything up front. All you get is all the narrator gets is a 50% royalty share on any earnings that the audio book makes, so that 50-50 share with yourself and the narrator. Now the royalty share plus, you pay them a fee, a one-time fee, and also they get a 50% royalty rate. So further down, you've got the project schedule. Now you have to set two different dates, one for a 15-minute checkpoint sample. So they send you a sample of the first 15 minutes, and then you can give them some pointers on how they kind of doing the accents for particular characters, etc., etc. So you just give notes on how you think they need to make some changes. So you set a date for that. Then you also set a date for the actual finished production. Now, you'd have to agree with the narrator first on these dates. Don't just put any random date down and think that they're going to be able to accommodate you. You have to message them and agree on a date, and then you just stick that date in there. There's an offer expiration date, so you can send them the offer and they have to respond within either a 24-hour period, 48 hours, or 72-hour period, and then you preview the offer and then you actually send it after that. So I've got currently 2 books in productions, 1 and 2. I'm still awaiting the 15-minute checkpoint for both of those books, and then once those have come through, I will check through those samples. I'll send any notes to the narrator for any changes that I think that needs doing, and then they will do the full book and then they'll come back to me. And I think there'll be a process that I don't exactly know how that particularly works. I think it's kind of individual with each narrator, kind of negotiating on that, but you can send notes back to them and say you want this particular thing changing, tweaking or whatever, and then they'll come back to, I think you maybe get like a couple of attempts to do that, and then I think there's a limit on that. So then the whole thing, once it's finished and everything, it'll be available through Audible on the Amazon. So like I say, it's my first rodeo with the narration production, so it's a learning curve for me. I might make another video once I have gone through the actual kind of editing process, getting it all back, feedback with the narrator, etc., etc., see how that actually goes.